we had a lot of nice storylines, and we had a lot of winners this week outside of the champions.
Yes, we did.
7 Australian Opens, 15 slams. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yousef, who's your biggest winner of the week?
I have to say, it is the one and only Francisco Cerundolo.
Cerundolo.
I loved Cerundolo this past, it was 4 weeks?
He's been playing really
The
well.
Sunshine Double has gone on for 4 weeks. And I think Francisco Cerundolo has been playing amazing tennis. Back-to-back quarterfinal appearances. And only him and Arthur Fils have done that. So, and this is a man was known as a clay court specialist. That is not the case.
Anymore. That's not
he
fair.
has improved massively. He is an amazing hardcourt player now.
Yes.
And he's had some very, very good wins. This week he took down Ruud. He took down Tommy Paul. Those 2 wins are good wins. Ruud, we know.
Top 10
U.S.
players.
Open. First of all, top 10 win over Ruud. U.S. Open finalist. Tommy Paul playing in America. This is supposed to be.
U.S. Open semifinalist.
Yes, U.S. Open semifinalist. Australian Open semifinalist. Took him down. So just legit wins on hard courts. And then last week took down Alex de Minaur. And then we saw that incredible match against Grigor Dimitrov. He could have won that match. He could have been in the semifinals. But an amazing week. No, sorry again. Amazing 2 weeks of tennis.
More, because he has played well in South
4
America.
weeks. I know 4 weeks, but since he's the biggest winner this week for me, let's focus on this week. He is the biggest winner for me out of Miami. We're moving on to the clay court swing, which is his best surface, which means he is supposed to peak, huh? Can't wait to see what he does. I'm a big fan of him. I love watching him play tennis.
His forehand's awesome.
Yeah, and forehand's awesome. I think he's mentally composed, and I think he's an overall really, really good player. Lots of big chances to go deep in tournaments, get more points, and let's see how far he goes up the rankings during these next 3 months. But to me, Francisco Cerundolo, my biggest winner.
Yeah, he's awesome. Haroon, how about you?
I'm going to have to say it's Borna Coric. Borna Coric won 3 challengers these past few weeks.
Love that pick.
Yeah.
Love that pick.
And former 12 in the world. Like that's, it's
Masters champion.
Awesome. Like great player. And I like the move that he's going to play challengers. It's no shame in that. It's like some of these top players feel like, okay, that's maybe their ego is a bit gonna get crushed if they go down to the challenger level. Oh no, my level is up there, and you start to rediscover yourself and rediscover your form. We saw that like other players did that and they had some success with it. So great to him, and then before you know it, you're winning a bunch of challengers and then you're seated at Wimbledon or seated at the Slam. So it's a good move. I think it's nice to build some confidence and build consistency and make sure that you got a lot of matches under your belt and a lot of wins. Like some of those coaches said that you should be winning like 70% of your matches to feel like practice matches at least. But he's getting a lot of actually professional matches wins, so that's good for him. And yeah, I love to see it. And I think he's close to becoming a top player again. And yeah, he's my biggest winner of the week.
That's an awesome one.
Yeah, and he's been fighting. Always respect the fight.
Yeah.
I saw him play when he was 16 years old in the French Open. He was a prodigy also when he was a younger kiddo.
George, he's always the guy who when he's at his best, he's tough to beat.
He's fun. He's fun too.
Yeah. How about you, Ismaeel? Do you have one?
Yeah, well, you guys are missing out on the biggest story of the week.
Maybe we left it for you.
Yeah, well, thank you, which is Alexander Yala.
Yes.
From the Philippines.
Yes.
From Rafael Nadal Academy.
Rafa.
Making it to her first ever WTA 1000 semifinal. The first Filipino player to ever make it to
Trailblazer.
to WTA 1000 semifinal. Congratulations to her. What an absolute
Congrats to the Philippines also.
Amazing week. Congrats to the Philippines. You guys have a star. She has arrived.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been showing signs of promise. And of course, with the Rafael Nadal Academy, there's always a lot of expectation.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, was this a special run this week.
Yes,
it was insane.
She took down Ostapenko. And then
Tough win.
She graduated
tough
from
player.
Penko University.
Yeah, she graduated from Penko University. Then she took down Madison Keys, our Australian Open champion.
Yes, and Maddie has been playing amazing even outside of Australia.
That was no fluke of a win. All right,
No, it wasn't.
Badosa was a walkover, so luck is always needed.
Yep.
But then guess what?
Yep.
She capped her amazing run with an epic takedown of Iga Swiatek, her role model from the Rafael Nadal Academy.
Yeah.
And that was just an amazing few matches, but also just the type of all-around game she has and the composure that she was able to show to win these matches at such a young age and to come back when she was down a set or in these tough moments, and she was just playing solid, consistent, really excellent tennis. Man, oh man, what a story. She has a lot of charisma too. Yeah. She was she's getting support from the fans.
You saw after she lost.
After she lost.
You saw how after she lost, she was being celebrated like she won because that was an amazing week.
It was an amazing
and that's
week.
the positive mindset. I don't think you have to be so down and be hard on yourself. Like, you had an amazing run. You should end it on a happy note.
Yeah.
And everyone was cheering her on, and she was happy, and she was smiling, cheering the crowd.
with them too.
So it was awesome to see. And also the other amazing story you touched on is Swiatek, but the fact that just last year she was at her graduation ceremony in the Rafael Nadal Academy, and here she is. Just less than a year after that, she's beating her in one of the biggest tournaments in the world. I love these storylines underneath the storylines. It's such a beautiful moment to see and such a beautiful story.
Awesome,
And,
awesome.
I love it.
She almost pulled off the comeback too against Jessie Pegula, but Pegula was playing great this match and this week. So, but yeah, just overall, awesome performance. A star has arrived. We love it when stars arrive for tennis, especially from new countries like the Philippines.
Exactly.
So excited to see.
I love to see players from different countries. I love it.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Can I give an honorable mention?
Yes, please.
Marin Cilic. How about that?
Yeah.
Because Marin Cilic, Haroon, as you said, and you spoke very well about how Coric went down to the challengers, and sometimes it's a confidence hit or no, an ego hit. And this is the Grand Slam champion, huh?
Yep.
And he decided
multi-time Grand Slam
he also decided to go down.
Masters 1000 champion.
To
respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
he also decided to go down, and he won a tournament in the challengers, and he's finding his way back. And Marin Cilic, you know, he can play good on clay, so let's see how it goes forward this week. He's playing another challenger this week, but honorable mention to him. And he shows you that actually someone as great of a champion as him can let that ego take a hit, go down, take the proper approach back to the top. He's doing it. How old now? 36 years of age?
36 years of age.
Inspiring.
I love
really inspiring.
the grit and the humility to do so.
Yes.
And not just him, by the way, also Stan Wawrinka as well. Coric just lost.
Wawrinka also. But we've seen it from Wawrinka before, so we're used to Wawrinka's just this humble guy who will go down, who loves tennis and knows he needs to go down to get the confidence. We saw Murray do it, but Cilic also. So all these amazing champions showing the young guys that if it's necessary to go down to the challengers, you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Love to see it in sport. No ego, just pure determination and passion for just improving your game. These are a lot of great biggest winners that we had this week.
Have a good night. Good night. Good night. Very good night.